Welcome back to Slingshot Disc Golf. This is the start of season 3. I got a few things I want to go over before I get into the contents of this video. I just want to thank everybody who subscribed. I just hit 20,000 subscribers. The support has been unreal. I've been talking about the Slingshot training program here and there on my channel for a really long time, but over the last 2 years, it's literally all I have worked on. My YouTube videos have been kind of inconsistent, but my work in coaching and creating this training program have been constant. Every day, all day. All I do is create drills, redo the drills, have people test them. It's been 2 years in the making. I've redone the program 3 times, and finally it is here. The Slingshot training program at slingshotdiscgolf.com is live right now. 80 drills, progressions, exercises. That's sort of how I added them up. 2.5 hours of content and counting. 35 take-home videos and counting. This training program is physical. What I'm teaching is the athletic version of backhand form. And the contents of this video are going to be the fundamentals of just that, becoming an athlete within this movement. The reality is what the pros do is extremely athletic, which means if you do my program, it's going to be very physical. Most people lose weight doing my program. So you got to come ready to get conditioned and understand that this is basically the P90X of backhand form. Every single thing that I know is in this program. Go to the website, check out the before and afters, some of the testimonials. The first lesson is on there free as well. If you're interested in learning how to sling it, that's the spot to be. I appreciate everybody who supports me. So over the last 2 years, here's what I've noticed online. Just observing from a distance, I've noticed that there's a lot of people who don't actually improve on their form. I've seen people that have been working on their form for 2 years and it looks exactly the same. There are basic professional disc golf positions that are not as hard to get into as I thought they were originally. If you're working on your form for 3 months and you're not getting into these basic pro positions, which is what this video is about, then you need to switch it up and do something different or take on a new philosophy. There are 10 slingshot rules. That's what everything I teach is about, but today I'm gonna go over the first 5, which are the original Paul McBeth rules. Ultimately, I still think the #1 way to do it is to copy and film yourself because you don't have other people in your ear telling you to do this, telling you to do that. You gotta learn to trust your eyes. The first 3 Paul McBeth rules are the foundation of backhand form. These are what I consider the slingshot fundamentals. #1 is the loaded position. It is when you coil and this leg pops out, this leg moves in a little bit. You'll see it during the move, it'll look like this. The next 2 positions is predicated upon you pushing with the back leg, driving off the back leg. And I understand that that's a controversial topic, but here at Slingshot Disc Golf, I work with a growth mindset. We don't go backwards in time. But watching my channel going forward, that is a part of the fundamentals of Slingshot Disc Golf. You will be pushing off the back leg in some capacity. You're in the loaded position, and now you drive with the back leg. As I drive off the back leg, I'm going to go through what we call the magic position. The magic position is that position that we all know when we look at the pros where both knees are bent in. Legs loaded, you're driving. Now you're going to go through the magic position. Now you explode into the brace. And this is what I call the style position because this tells me if you're a front leg disc golfer or a back leg disc golfer. When you are at 90 degrees, your body's got to be rotated and you need to see this L shape. Loaded position, magic position, style position. Those are the fundamentals of backhand form at Slingshot Disc Golf. If you are not doing those 3 things, you're not going to get your athleticism into the move and you're going to go through years of frustration. I've seen it. I've seen so much frustration from disc golfers over the last 2 years. I've been in one-on-one meetings where people are literally in tears over the frustration of backhand form. This solves it. That was so intense.
In tears?
Yeah, and I know that frustration. I've been in tears myself. I know that frustration. The 4th rule is coil extend. This is a little more complicated. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna see this 90 degree. You're gonna see the torso coil first into the leg. Right there. So you're coiled from here down, and then you extend away from the body. Coil, extend. One of the number one things you see is people just turn around right away, opening the back hip, straightening the leg, turning the shoulders around. You want to coil from here down first, which has nothing to do with the shoulder or the arms. Now you're loaded, then you can extend away from the body. The last rule is the Paul Macbeth rule of timing. This is not a must unless you're doing the slingshot, the double move, what I'm teaching, because most professional disc golfers don't follow this specific rule. Your foot will make contact with the ground before you fully extend your arm. Most pros actually extend a little early before the foot lands. If you get that foot down before extension, it gives you a much better chance to create the rubber band effect through your back. Now, my training program literally teaches all that exactly, but if you don't want to pay for that, film yourself until these positions are exact. Also, since it's been 2 years, my videos that were made 2 years ago, and frankly all my videos, are not as good as what I have to offer now. So I'm gonna be going through and making all new YouTube videos on similar topics. I'm gonna talk about the noodle arm, the off arm, every single thing that I know now. New YouTube videos to come. They're gonna be improved with better information based on what I know and what I've learned. Slingshots for everybody.